What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I really want to jump in and talk about a light that I have really enjoyed using over the past 6 months. Something that I think you guys would really like, and I haven't saw a lot of videos about it, and that is the KMTV RGB 150W LED panel. So I have been using this LED now for about 6 months, and I feel like I can offer some really good insight and value with this review. So let's not drag it on, let's go ahead and just jump straight on into it. This is the most dramatic police light effect I've ever seen. Like, the entire room is going nuts. Run! In the box, you get the RGB panel, magnetic barn doors, which I'll talk about a little bit later on, the DC power adapter, a D-tap power adapter, and the ridiculous, annoying remote. Like, I'll talk about that later, but all of that's packed really nice inside a travel case. So first off, this light has a CRI of 94 and it's insanely bright while also being very soft. I've used this in interviews where it was actually my key light and my only source of light, and this is especially useful for running gun setups as it requires one less thing to set up to diffuse the light. You can control everything on the light with the control panel on the back. One thing I really appreciate is that it remembers your settings. Being able to change out batteries or take breaks or just do anything on set that requires a brief pause and come back and the light is already ready to go. You don't have to reconfigure anything. So on the left side of the control panel, you have the Kelvin and HSI control knob that also functions as a button when you press it. Below that, you have 4 quick actions to change the light to red, green, blue, and CCT or bicolor mode. On the right, it has a dimmer and a set wheel with the menu, set, scene, and Wi-Fi buttons under that. And just because we're talking about the controls, I figured I'd give you an honest opinion on the remote and the app. Both of them, in my opinion, could use a lot of work, especially the remote. The remote is huge. It has way too many buttons. It just, I don't know, it's very difficult to use. And I honestly feel like it slows me down in terms of being able to set up the light and use it. The only benefit to actually having the remote, for my own opinion, being able to adjust the brightness of the light. So when I first got the light, I was actually using the app wrong. I wasn't connecting the light properly. To actually connect the light, you're gonna press the Wi-Fi button and then you're gonna press and hold on the Wi-Fi until it goes into Wi-Fi AP mode. And that is important because if you don't do that, then it's not actually gonna search or send out that Wi-Fi signal for you to connect your phone to it. Once you do that, you're gonna go to the Wi-Fi settings on your phone, click on the name of your Wi-Fi, which you can find the name for your Wi-Fi written on the control panel right under the LCD screen. One thing to actually take note of is once you press it, and I don't know if this is just an iPhone thing, but once you actually press your Wi-Fi, you have to stay there in the app, in the Wi-Fi menu, until it actually changes from your LTE up top to the Wi-Fi symbol, showing that it actually connected successfully. I was rushing this when I first tried it and was actually testing it, and it never actually connected. And that's why I just assumed that the app was faulty or it just didn't connect or the light wasn't working right, when in all actuality, I wasn't giving it enough time. Now, the drawback to that, and the only thing that I dislike about the whole pairing process, is that it takes almost a minute before that actual symbol shows up. Again, I don't know if this is just an iPhone thing or if this is just across the board, but you really need to wait until that pops up if you have an iPhone. Otherwise, your light won't connect. Once it's connected, you'll go to the Boltzen app and you'll be able to click the settings and see the name of your LED panel right there. Once you see it, click the little check mark and you're pretty much ready to roll. The actual usability of the app is way better than the actual controls on the controller. To me, it seems a lot more smooth and easier to understand. There are a few quirks with the app. It's not flawless by any means, but it's a huge step above the actual remote that the light comes with. Personally, I feel like I would use the app more. You can do a lot of the controls right within the app. Control the intensity of your effects, control the light, control the color, choose colors, set your own custom colors. That's it though. The app is definitely worth using over the remote. In my own opinion, I find it a lot easier to control and pair with than using the remote and trying to figure out what all the 100 buttons do. So that's just my own take. Let's get back into it. So this light comes with a ton of built-in presets. Each mode you can adjust the intensity and speed of the effect. You'll likely only use a few like fire, police, or the RGB parade, but it has 36 total flavors that you can choose from to help with whatever scene you're shooting. The actual menu on the system is very simple. You have the options to choose the channel ID, which is important to connect the remote. You can navigate the menu by pressing either of the scroll knobs in. The overall design of the panel is nice and slim. The light basically never overheats, seeing that it has built-in heat sinks on the back that help with ventilation. But even after running the light for hours plugged in, it remains cool to the touch. It has magnets on the front so that you can attach different attachments like the included barn doors, but you can also pick up one of the external grids that are magnetic so that you can control the spill of the light. I think overall this light is perfect if you want power, brightness, RGB, and color accuracy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all I have for this one. If you have any questions about the panel, drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Cut the camera. Yo, so real quick, I just want to let y'all know that I am going to be posting some color grading tutorials very soon. I'm working on the videos now. If you're interested in that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when it drops. And yeah, join the fam, you know what I'm saying? Join the fam, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button.